Hello everybody, welcome to tonight's live stream. Tonight we're starting up on the Mages Guild. Hopefully we'll all enjoy it as much as I do, because I actually really like this quest line. A lot of people don't. We're gonna go up to where those northern lights are and head towards Bruma by Skyrim. Just want to say, what a lovely view. We're in the waterfront district. Let's actually grab this spell, we're gonna need this. That stone right there, let me see here. Let me put it on the map. It's at the very tippy of this island right here. You're gonna want to pop over there because it's gonna become relevant later. It basically gives you a spell temporarily, I think, that you can use to get fortify skill spells, which is gonna be really handy. This motion blur thing is very disorienting. What's up with that? I don't have motion blur turned on. Also, welcome in. I see some people coming in. If you're here after the stream's up, say hello. Tell me what you think of the Mages Guild. Really, we're just going to be having fun. We're probably going to get derailed. It always happens. Motion blur is off, yes. I don't know what that is, so I'm going to turn it off. Maybe that'll do it. Huh. Wait. Is that... That's better. Wait. Yeah, what the hell? The blur's still there, but this is definitely better. What's up, Z? Let me stand up and look at this water. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let me see. We need those reflections, and that didn't fix what I was trying to do. Okay, yeah, that's a little bit better. My bad, my bad. Good to see you, Z. We're doing shit in Oblivion. You like water? Do you like water? The Tower Stone. Did I just undo my lady birth sign? No, it's still there. Okay, good. Alright, magic. I guess I did the wrong one. Oops. Did they change it on me? There we go. What the fuck? That's the spell I was looking for. Does it matter which side I put it on? That's the warden key. What if I do it again? Master's hand. Why? That's so strange. Well, now I know both spells. I can craft my own lockpicking spell, and I can craft my own fortify skill spell. We'll just ignore whatever happened there. I don't... Well, let's go ahead and go to Frostcrag Spire and forget about anything that just happened. Though it is a good tip. I guess click on it twice. We've established that my copy of Oblivion is very strange. I have glitches that are abnormal. If that even is a glitch. I no longer has that spell. I no longer has that spell. I no longer have that spell. Or I guess it's just I already used it. Are you having a good one, Z? Are you having a good day? I drank my H2O. I did that for you, Z. I hope you acknowledge it. Oh, you know what? I don't have the spell... Oh, yeah, I do have the spell crafting. I was like, I thought I only did the enchanting one. We're gonna need that later. Did I have a good day? It was okay. It was okay. There we go. Fortify skill, fortify attribute. That's what we want. Let's see here. This is strength. This one is armorer. Yeah, let's do armorer. we should be able to do it. I mean, 1 second should be plenty. Magnitude, let's go to 100. 21 magic's not that bad. Self, there we go. 100 for 1 second. It has only cost 63. I didn't, damn it. Self. This is gonna make it so that none of our repair hammers ever break. Let's put a name in. What should we name it here, Z? Do you want to name it after you? A Z spell. Or here. You have to put A at the front. Z's repair spell. Confirm. Yeah, I don't even have to have that big of a thing. It's only 1 second too. There we go. Now, do I have a repair hammer? Because like when time pauses when we're in our inventory. We're gonna get 1 repair hammer, everybody. It's probably one in my basement. Let's check. I'm due for some new armor, I think. To change out this armor I got. Skinweaver is so pretty. It's such a nice sword. Very attractive. Much like yourself, Z. Do you know that? Have you been playing the new Helldivers update? Where the hell? There should be a repair hammer down here somewhere, right? Guess not. My bad. Oh, Z's PS Plus sub ended? I thought you were on PC. Well, we're gonna go into Bruma. It's right nearby. Look at this sunrise. Look at that. Sunrise in the Jarl Mountains. What more could someone ask for? Would it be Jarl Mountains? If it's supposed to be like a Scandinavian language. Or is it Jarl? You'd think I would know this. Oh, we're on Knoll Mountain. I didn't know there was a name to this mountain. Z's stuck with Paid Online. I'm sorry, Z. I was stuck with it until PlayStation banned me and rescued me from its grips. Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now that the Adoring Fan is kind of due to show up at any second. There's a few things we're going to be doing, but let's look for light armor sets. Let's look for repair hammers. Let's do the Mages Guild. Here, and let's also spam Z's repair spell, because that's going to help us a lot with our restoration. Just spamming it. There we go, restoration up to 36. That way is Pale Pass. That's the way into Skyrim. There's a quest that takes you there. I would fast travel to Bruma, but you know, it's if you're close, you know, just enjoy the scenic route. Enjoy the scenery, enjoy the music. Oh god. Oh god, I'm falling down a cliff. Enjoy the scenic route. Enjoy the music. What games have you been playing lately, Z? Yeah, see if I can... Let me look at my character stats here just to show you guys. Armorer 130. So I'm not going to repair any of those. Delta rune, okay. Oh, you know what? Hang on, let me see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Security. No tumblers fall when you fail and break a lock. That one's pretty good, but I would have thought that you'd get no breakages. Delta rune. I haven't played that yet. I thought that was online.
Oh, hello.
Why would that guy not like me? What's to dislike about Mummy? Oh, it's free.
Well met.
A coin for an old beggar? Please be generous.
His mustache is pretty close. I don't know about you guys, but that mustache is pretty close. Maybe if we give him a coin, maybe he'll shave it.
Thank you, kind sir. Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
I'm the captain of the Fighters Guild, so I should be able to get some sort of benefit from this.
Yes, Master. It's my pleasure.
Boomf go kosh.
Knowledge is power.
They really... Why would I have a trainer that could get me up to apprentice? That's the worst...
Bye.
She shouldn't call herself an armor or trader. Heavy armor trainer at all.
Yes, Master. I hope I can... You get used to the cold. Got a good set of fur boots to keep my feet warm. Give a Nord a good thumping to keep the blood flowing.
I'm glad he made those effects.
Knowledge is the key to success in any endeavor. Bumf Gragash is very skilled in heavy armor.
No,
use.
she is not.
I wouldn't want to get on her bad side.
Bumf Gragash is
Farewell.
not skilled in heavy armor use. I fact-checked that before I even asked that
Good
guy.
to see you. Oh, it's my pleasure.
Fighters Guild
Bye.
Porter. Can I steal this stuff in the display? I can, but usually it's like a lower quality version. In those displays, they kind of trick you. I like short swords. I learned that in this remaster, short swords aren't governed by the same skills that other swords and weapons are. Short swords and daggers are governed by agility, instead of just all of your things being strength. So if you weren't doing a strength build and instead did agility, you would use short swords or daggers. I have a feeling that the hammer and axe is only going to have weapons. Let's see.
Fjotrid, you need armor or weapons, new or repair.
Fjotrid.
I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yeah, it's just the gluttony one. Fortify strength but drains your health? That's going to kill me. Kill the wearer. That's actually handy, believe it or not. If you are good at enchanting, you can basically just
Thanks
make
for your business. Good day.
like a pair of greaves or something, you know, whatever, and give them fortify, or like a shock shield or something like that as an enchantment, and also have it do fire damage to the wearer or drain health or whatever. And when you're in a fight with someone or a group of people, you can just drop those greaves, and if it outranks, like because it has a shock shield, it'll be better than whatever they're wearing, so they'll run, grab it, put it on, and then start taking the damage and die eventually. It's a little trick you can do in this game. Alright, Z. Z, you're repairing all my armor and stuff. Look at that. Look at you, Z. Wow, Z, you're so good. Thank you for that. Thanks for the spell, Z. Reflect damage. Hang on, why am I not wearing that one? What other rings do I have? Shield. I'd rather have fortified block and blade. I don't need that. I'm gonna reflect damage. There we go. Now you need to take note. If you ever are wearing a reflect damage thing and you want to yield to someone who's fighting you, or like guards or something, and you don't have a bounty or anything, you don't want to like be wearing that while yielding, because you have to block to yield. And if they hit you while you're blocking, they'll still take damage, and it'll classify it as you hurting them. So your bounty will go up, and they'll hate you more, and might not accept your yield. More tips from Mum. One more tip. I didn't mean this to be that, but this lady, she reads her book, and she starts casting scamps right here all day. So you can just whack them with your sword and train your sword skills, and the scamps disappear before... Here we go. Before they can, like, be relevant. Or you can use any of your offensive spells on them.
Why, hello there.
We want to get her recommendation.
Oh, it's so nice to see new faces in the guild. If you ever need anything, just let me know. I have friends in all sorts of high places, you know, so I can get things done that others can't.
Are you sure?
And if I can do anything for you, I'd be happy to. Someday, maybe you could return the favor.
I feel like she's trying to get connections and just trying to play herself up so I can be a future connection. She has a funny chin, you say? I think she has a normal chin. Hey, look. What's wrong with her chin? Is it just too big? I like it. I actually find her quite attractive, Z, believe it or not. I'm kind of simping for this lady. Maybe I like funny chins.
Why, all the important people in the guild are there.
Very pointy.
Archmage Traven lives there, in the tower. It's a fabulous place.
When she talks,
you really should see it someday.
When she talks, it goes like way out.
The Imperial City just wouldn't be the same without it. Maybe someday, if you know the right people, you might get a chance to see it.
Her chin moves more than the rest of her mouth. It's very strange.
You know what it's like. Make lots of friends and look busy. Same as anywhere.
I need a recommendation, ma'am.
A recommendation? From me? Well, of course. Raminus would naturally want my opinion, wouldn't he? This is a situation we can both benefit from, associate. You do me a small favor, and I'll happily send along a glowing recommendation.
Ooh.
If you can find Jaskar, I'll write the recommendation immediately.
All right.
He's disappeared.
Oh.
I mean, he's really disappeared. No one here has seen him in days. Volinaro thinks maybe a spell backfired. If someone from the council were to stop by and find him gone, it'd look bad for me. I can't have that. Talk to the mages here and see what you can find out. If you can make Jaskar reappear, you'll have your recommendation.
Maybe she should check the pile of ashes in the corner. Ask that if it's Jaskar.
Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
Now, I'll have you all know, I know where Jaskar is. I've only played this game a billion times for 20 years. Let's see, he'll hang out around here. He's invisible. And unfortunately, detect life spells don't work. You could always try it. But he hangs out down here. Or like just around the Mages Guild. And he's invisible. Actually, nobody's down here. Where is everybody? Usually people are hanging out down there. It would be very strange if I had a glitch where he's not at all in the Mages Guild.
Morning.
Alright, here's...
What's new with you?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind...
My name is Selena Urania. I'm a Mages Guild journeyman.
Do you know where Jaskar is?
Look, I like... If Volinara and Jaskar want to have their fun, fine. I'm not going to participate, and I'm not saying another word about it. Take it up with them.
He said maybe they're at lunch. Well, that's the thing. If they were at lunch, they'd be down there. That's where the tables are.
Tell me more.
Oh, wow. She actually... Never mind. I guess she actually likes me.
It is not surprising.
Let's talk to this loser.
At your service. Need a spell? Need an item recharged? Need a witty practical joke played on someone? I can handle it all.
His face looks like a testicle.
You want to find Jaskar? All right, I think I can help with that. But you have to agree to do something for me first. And whatever you do, you can't tell Jean about it. All right?
Why not? Okay, I guess I can't ask why not. You'd think I would be able to.
That's the spirit. You help me pull off a little prank, and I'll help you find Jaskar.
Alright, what's the prank? Alright, actually, what's your problem with Jean?
With all due respect to our wonderful leader, she couldn't cast her way out of a paper sack. It's insulting that we're here, working for her, when she knows nothing. She's managed to butter up the right people just enough to keep her position, and there's little we can do about it.
There are spells for that.
We have our ways of coping with the situation.
See, the thing is, she could be a good wizard and just be good at, like, fortifying personality and shit, you know? What's this prank?
Really? You're going to love this. I'll teach you a spell to unlock things.
I already know it.
What you need to do is get into Jean's desk and bring me her manual of spellcraft, okay? Her room is upstairs. Make sure no one sees you. You do that for me, and I'll make sure you can find Jaskar.
Alright, so you want me to steal stuff from her, man? What about this Mage's Guild, can you tell me?
It's a shame that Selena doesn't join in our fun, but she takes her role as an alchemist very seriously. If you need supplies, she's the one to see. Just go unlock her room. Let me know when you're done with that little task.
Alright. This is like the easiest one. I picked this one. Also, he never taught me the fucking... he never taught me the spell. And I guess I don't know the spell. That's okay, I can pick locks. I have no lockpicks. Okay. Whoops.
Have you...
I need you to teach me the spell.
Bring me Jean's man...
Is he trying to get me to buy a spell off of him? Is that what he's doing?
It's a little too rugged up here for me. Add a couple hairs to a Nord, and you've got a bear.
He's pretty hairy himself.
The Mages Guild runs more or less like it always did. But we lost quite a few members when the practice of necromancy was banned. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
Open average lock. Wants me to spend 439. All right, I'll be right back.
Let me know when you're done with that little task.
I got this. This is a thing that wouldn't have been available to me back when I was playing this game because I had the PS3 version, which did not contain Frostcrag Spire. You had to go through all of the Mages Guild quests. And I would have just used a lockpick. Did I hear a horse? But evidently, I do not have a lockpick. Which is one of the most unfortunate situations to be in, isn't it? What I do have is money. And the ability to cast spells and craft spells. Open lock. Area. Why would I need area? I mean, let me see. Can I go to average? Alright, let's go with 1. 1. Z, you're getting another spell. How about Z's breaking and entering? Ah, I need alteration skill of 50. We'll go to easy. I don't even have an alteration skill of 25. Z says he's the one who knocks. Alright, very easy. Well, actually, no, it was easy. That's what I need. But it requires alteration. I'm going to create it. Alright, looks like we're going on a mission. How far am I from getting higher in alteration? I'm at level 10. I need to be at 25. I don't have any alteration spells, though. It is a handy school of magic. Oh! Here we go. My skill level is still too low, though. It was under ranged. Who would have thought? What skill level do I need to be? 25, I guess. Fortify skill. I got this. I got this. I have a high restoration. We're getting there. Which one is it? Alteration? Requires 50. What about self? This one's gonna be difficult, but I think we can do it. A Z's I don't know. A Z's alteration. It's lazy Z, but I'll give you the credit for it. I just gotta be quick with it. Because it's 2 seconds. My skill of... Aw, come on. Why did that not work? Is it a different school? No, it's under alteration. What's the deal? Let me look at my alteration stat. Does it not work? No, it's at 101. I know for a fact that that spell is not... require super master level. What am I doing wrong? Alright, well this one can unlock a hard lock, and I... thank God I went to that stone. Why does the alteration fortification not work? It's a self one, right? Yeah, fortify alteration on stealth. Why would it not work? That's so strange, Z. Why would you make that spell if it didn't work? You failed me. I hope you know that.
Good afternoon. Hi.
Here we go. She seems to know magic. Like, she legit just stands there casting spells all day. There we go. Manual of Spellcraft. I've stolen your spell book.
Have you pulled that little prank yet?
Oh, you mean theft? Yeah, I did the crime.
You've got Jean's book, I see. All right then, I'll just take that from you. Meet me in the living quarters just after 10 p.m.
Okay. Should I have snitched on him? Z says yes. Alright, I'll go back and see if I can snitch on him. Might be too late.
Any luck? Once I can see just
Nah, I can't.
guild members who have access to the... Please come find me as soon as you've located Jaskar.
She's just concerned is all. Jaskar should be down here. Oh yeah, I see him. I see him.
Go away. You'll ruin everything.
He's not happy with me. After 10 p.m. Oh, she was down here. She's gonna catch us. You know, wait. I have a spell for this. Oh, that's Dispel on Self. Damn.
Ready to find Jaskar?
Sure.
Just watch. You'll see. Well met.
Could you tell me more about what happened?
She won't figure this out for weeks. Ah, it's times like this I enjoy what I do.
He didn't say the
It was a
lines.
good idea, wasn't it? I wonder how long she'll spend trying to figure out where she put it down. Farewell.
Hello there. Please don't be mad. We were just having some fun. We just get tired of Jane lording her position over us when she barely knows anything about magic. Every now and then, we like to trick her. We figured it was time to move on to a new prank. This one was getting boring anyway. So, you can tell her you found me. Finding ways to confuse her just never gets old for me. It's good practice of our skills too, but it's mostly just funny.
This is actually the most innocent of all of the Mages Guild initiations,
Well,
I
it
think.
was fun while it lasted. I'll have to start thinking up something new to try. Goodbye.
This next one that we're going to do, this next recommendation, is significantly darker. Are you ready for some dark, evil shit?
Look at the muscles on you.
Thanks, Boo.
Any luck finding Jaskar?
Absolutely.
Found him, did you? Well, I suppose that's good. You'll have to forgive me. I seem to have misplaced something. Yes, well, let's never mind that. You've fulfilled your end of the bargain, though, so I'll fulfill mine. Ramanus will have my recommendation. And don't you forget about me once you've finished your training.
Oh, yeah?
I'm sure we can help each other out.
Ooh.
Not only has necromancy... Take care.
Everybody talking about necromancy being banned. I feel like necromancy should always be banned. Like, what's the controversy there? Oh, it's pretty violating to just puppeteer someone's dead body. I mean, how many people were practicing it in the Mages Guild? Let's go to Shaden Hall next. After that light-hearted and pretty innocent recommendation that we got there, now it's time to do possibly the darkest of the Mages Guild recommendations. One of the more disturbing ones, I would say. Shadenhall at night is just, it just hits different, you know?
What is it?
You're scary. Oh, she looks like a pug.
Greetings.
All right, Elenwyn. Who? I never.
Greetings. How are you today?
I know exactly who it is. Never mind.
Fantastic. Thanks for asking.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Traven the Red Guard. Deetsan. Irwin. Where you at, Boo? Not you. Maybe he's in the basement. I know exactly who it is, I think. Because he's kind of weird looking. He doesn't like people. I would love to, like, live down here, you know? That one needs a key. He must be in there. Pilgrimage. Join the Mages Guild. Yeah, he's in there. Why would I love to live down here, Z? I like basements. I think basements are cool. Guess I like the look of it. Is this not your definition of cozy? I always keep my windows covered and like have blackout curtains all over my apartment.
What is it, associate? Don't tell me you're here for a recommendation.
Oh yeah, I am. You bet it.
Don't waste my time if you're not ready for this. Are you prepared to do what is necessary to gain a recommendation from me?
Absolutely, Falcar.
Very well. We shall see how prepared you actually are. There was a particular ring of burden I was testing some time ago. Another stupid associate somehow got his hands on it and managed to misplace it. If I didn't know better, I'd say he purposely tossed it down the well behind the guild hall. Why he would do such a thing is beyond me. You will retrieve this ring for me. Should you manage to do so, I shall consider sending a recommendation to the university. The well is locked, so you'll need the key. Deetsan should have a copy of it. Now get moving.
What about this ring of burden?
It's not a normal ring, you see. You may find it slightly difficult to carry. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Well, he did warn me.
I believe I explained your task very clearly. Do you understand? Or do I need to use even smaller words? The guild is still powerful in Cyrodiil, but poor decisions in the recent past have weakened it. Perhaps killed it. We shall see. Without recommendation, by all...
Fuck this guy.
I am the chapter head of the Shadenhall Mages Guild. It is quite an honor, but they had no choice, since I'm the only semi-competent one here. The Mages Guild has made more... Bye.
Everybody, like, hates the necromancy ban. Elenwyn?
I'm Ilanwi. I'm only a conjurer, but Orentur is a full magician. Isn't he wonderful?
Orinter? She's really into Orinter, isn't she?
It sure sounds like Falcar has it in for you. What a bizarre thing to ask you to do.
I would like to... I guess
Take
she's
care.
not the one with the key? Oh, it was Jeetsam or something like that, right? Is she above me? See, that guy was possessed for a second there?
I'm Magician Orator of the Mages Guild. I divide my time between the Cheydinhal Guild and my own private studies at Willowbank.
What is this guy's face? Why was his voice so quiet?
I'm very fond of Cheydinhal. It's where I met my love, Islandly. Our lives are quite long, and choosing the right partner is very important. Goodbye.
Is it just his voice?
Good day. Take care.
Is it that he was sitting down? That guy's possessed. Something's wrong with him.
It's my pleasure. Please continue. Don't tell me Falcar's given you the same task he gave Vidkun. Oh, dear, I'd say more, but... Well, Falcar is the ranking member here, and I don't feel comfortable talking about him. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what.
Her eyes are weird.
Find me when Falcar's not around, and then we'll talk. After we've spoken, you can have the key. Believe me, this is important.
Okay, ma'am. By the way, people were talking about rumors of the well water tasting funny.
As I've said, I just don't feel comfortable talking to you. It's all right. The guild here, that is. That's what you meant, right? Please, go on.
Oh, she likes me 100%.
Farewell.
Alright, we gotta wait till Falcar's not around. Am I forgetting everyone's names already? Is his name not Falcar? I feel like Falcar is kind of ridiculous. He's just kind of watching her do her thing. Let's wait till Falcar's not around, I guess. I would consider that not around, right?
A pleasure. We can talk, so long as Falcar is out of earshot. If I didn't know any better, I'd say he's trying to get you killed. He gave poor Vidkun the same task, and we never saw him again. I'm reasonably sure there's a connection, but I can't prove it. Do be careful. I'd hate to lose another useful associate. Here's the key, and something extra. I don't know if it will be of use to you, but from what I've heard of Falcar's ring, it may come in handy.
Thank you,
And if you
Deetson.
find out anything about what happened to Vidkun, let me know, will you? He was an associate, just like yourself. Perhaps not the brightest, but very eager. He was given his assignment from Falcar and disappeared. It's like he dropped out of existence. No one knows what happened, and Falcar won't say a word about it.
Okay, thank you.
Be careful, associate.
What did she give me? She gave me a scroll or something? I didn't see, like, it didn't tell me. Buoyancy, there we go. My skill is too low. It's another alteration spell, folks. Is there an alteration trainer around here somewhere?
Up our hall.
Would she happen to be an alteration trainer?
Let's see if we can
is.
teach you a thing or two.
Alright, I'm up to 15.
Good day.
Do I have any alteration spells I can use? I'd like to rank them by the school they're in. Let's see here, where are my alteration boys at? I don't have any alteration spells I can use. Good to know. I do have Fin Gleam, which means I can breathe underwater, which should do the trick. And I think my boots help me out. Oh, I need to drop this in my trophy bin. Water breathing, there we go. Oh wow, those are some good gloves. Hang on, let me look at these. Gauntlets of the Battle Mage. They look pretty good too. 8 points in alteration. You guys are reading what I'm reading? 8 points of alteration? Is that enough? No, I'm still too low. It sucks that that spell doesn't work. Curious of the Spy. What are these boats? Boots. Alright, I'm probably going to be over encumbered. I don't know if I can still swim if I'm over encumbered. Also, welcome in, everybody. We're about to discover what happened to some useless intern. Thankfully, I have Fingleam. Here he is. Vidkun. The Ring of Burden weighs 150 pounds. Fortunately, you can move in the remake. Just slowly when you're over encumbered. I do not have the ability to use the buoyancy spell though. I'm kind of too stupid. Now I can take off the helmet. You guys aren't going to be blinded by this blue light anymore. Sadly, Vidkun is dead, everybody. The douchebag Falcar gave him a ring and sent him into a well, so he drowned. What a goober. Do you think he's incompetent, or do you think that, like, Falcar's incompetent? Because he's kind of stupid just putting it in the town well where, like, everybody draws water from.
I'm afraid some things have happened while you've been gone, Associate. It may affect your recommendation.
I have the Ring of Burden.
Oh, just drop it anywhere. I don't think he really cared about it. I think it was some sort of sick joke on his part.
Lots of pranks in the Mages Guild. How about that? Vidkun's dead.
He's dead? Oh, I knew it. I just knew something like this had happened. Falcar must have known, and yet he said nothing. How could he allow this to happen? Thank you for letting me know. I'm sorry that you had to be a part of all of this.
You know, I would like to mention something here. Deetsan is an Argonian. Argonians can breathe underwater. She is also a mage who knows feather spells. So she could have easily just gone into the well and looked for Vidkun, or looked for this ring that I was talking about instead of me. Is she incompetent?
I'll admit, it's my doing. I couldn't leave well enough alone, and after you'd left to go after that ring, well, I'm just so tired of the way we've all been treated by Falcar. I was worried about you and angry about Vidkun, so I confronted Falcar directly. He was furious when I told him I'd helped you. And then when I threatened to report him to the Council of Mages, I thought he was going to kill me. He flew into a rage. I didn't even understand some of his ranting, but he said that our days are numbered, and then he stormed out. I don't know if he ever wrote your recommendation. I'm sorry. I didn't expect this to happen. Perhaps you should go look and see if he did write one. You should check his room in the living quarters. If you see the note or anything else unusual, let me know. I'll gladly send it to the council.
Okay, thank you. What of Vidkun's whereabouts and his demise?
It's such a shame. He didn't deserve to die like that.
Alright, let's roll.
Too.
Oh yeah, let's drop this fucking ring of burden. Stupid ring.
How are you?
Oh wait, no, she's having a conversation with the guy. The quiet guy.
Good afternoon.
Poor Tavella.
Oh wait, now you
she's
can talk.
turning Cheydinhall inside out.
Bummer. That would have been kind of funny having a conversation where one of them is basically mute. Alright, let's take a look. I don't remember where the things are in this. I have no lockpicks. Some investigation. If anybody sees anything, let me know. Also, thank you all for watching. It's like algae growing on the walls. You gotta clean this up. It's just in that one corner, too. It's got like a leaky room. Alright, you'd think it would be near his desk. It's a potion of feather, that's gonna be handy. I'm actually stumped. I don't... Let me see here. Anything that looks like it'd be moved. Maybe I have a torch. I don't think that would help. I can see pretty well. I'm swear it's got to be somewhere obvious, and I'm just missing it. This is his room. It's got to be in this locked. That's not the locked chest. It's got to be in these locked drawers. And I don't have the spell for this. Or the skills to cast the spell for this. Wait. Oh, cool. He had 2 black soul gems. I don't think that means anything. No evidence of recommendation from Falcar's room, but I found black soul gems. Should take them to Deetsan immediately. I don't think black soul gems mean anything, especially if you're a wizard. I mean, people... What it does is it basically can store the soul of a sapient being. So, like, humans, Argonians, Khajiit. You know, and... people soul trap other people all the time. As a normal part of, like, magic. What's up, Lord of Cheesy?
What's this? Black soul gems? Oh dear, this is worse than I'd expected. Alright, I'll just take these from you. I'll need them for my report to the council. Now, you didn't find any sort of recommendation? Very well. I shall write one myself and include it in my report to the council.
Thank you, Deetsan.
In light of the circumstances, I believe they'll find it more than adequate. I don't know what Archmage Traven has...
All anybody talks about is the...
Goodbye.
Necromancy. I mean, black soul gems are a part of necromancy. Like, if she doesn't have a problem with necromancy, then why a problem with black soul gems? Are you having a good night, Lord of Cheesy? let's keep going down the list. Let's go down to Breville next. Breville is Inception. It's Oblivion's Inception quest. I'm actually really excited for this one. He's returned.
Excuse me, my lord.
Oh. Hello.
The Blackwood Company were taking bad hiss from a sick tree. No one.
Give me a second. I gotta deal with the adoring fan. What's up, Cleasy? The Leafs won. I have a new moderator question, Cleasy. It's just for you, so you can become another moderator. You can be 2 moderators. Whoa, what's going on here? Tooth in the sea.
Yes? Make sure not to eat nightshade. It's very poisonous. You too.
Oh, Cleasy said he was watching the game and thought they won the series. He thought the Leafs were up, not the Panthers. That's kind of funny. Have a good night, Lord Cheesy.
You dare attack me? You back off! You dare attack!
Nobody saw it. I'm in the clear. Who do I want out of those 2? The Leafs. Hurricanes versus Panthers is always like a really, really tough matchup. They both play the same style. They both play man-on-man defense and dump and chase in the offensive zone. Do strong forechecking. It's a fun series to watch, but you know, I like the Hurricanes' odds against the Leafs more because that's the kind of team that the Hurricanes are kind of built to shut down. But I have a joke for you, Cleasy, or I guess a mod question.
Tidings, citizen.
Oh, hang on. Let me read a comment to you. Somebody commented this on someone's prediction that the Leafs would win in Game 7. And they said, Marchand is in the dressing room. Like, I know you think you want to win tonight at home, but trust me, wait till you see this play out. It's like my favorite thing. You'll never believe it. No, the answer's not an idiot. Yeah, that was an amazing comment. So if you don't know the context, everybody, Brad Marchand has been on the Boston Bruins for a very long time. And like four times the Bruins and the Maple Leafs met each other in the first round of the playoffs. And it would go to a Game 7 where the Bruins would beat the Maple Leafs. Like, infamously, the Maple Leafs have not won a Game 7. Like, I don't know, even ever. It even goes back to, like, 1970s. Like, when I was looking at the list of Game 7 wins that the Bruins have over the Maple Leafs. But, yeah, Marchand was on the the Bruins for, like, 7... I don't know, so long, but 4 of those times when the Maple Leafs faced the Bruins and got knocked out. And now he's on the Florida Panthers, who the Maple Leafs are playing. And they're going to a Game 7. Okay, Cleasy's prediction is 7-6 Panthers. 6-goal third period. Panthers versus Canes. He's locking it in, alright? That's his prediction. But, Cleasy, why was the psychic sent to the hospital? That's the riddle you have to solve. Why was the psychic sent to the hospital? It's a riddle. It's a real riddle, Cleezy.
All right, then.
Hello.
I'm listening.
I don't think that Gilgandril really wants to run Silverhome on the water. He never seems happy when he's there.
I've heard that he'd rather be a painter. Still, he runs the place well.
Good to know. You hear any word about...
I'm waiting for your answer, Cleezy. It's a real brain teaser.
You look like a bright one.
Thanks. I'm pretty shiny.
Well met.
Oh, Cleezy. Cleezy's loading right now. He's buffering. While you're buffering, let me show you a trick here. So you take... You go... Alright, sorry. Let me rewind. There's a stone here at this tip of this island right here that you will activate at night. You'll click it, you'll accept what it says, the prompt, and you'll do it a second time. And you should get this spell. Let's see here. On self. The Master's Hand. This one. But the thing is when you cast this on yourself, you have to use it. You learn Fortify Skill and Fortify Attribute spells. So you can craft a spell that's like this one. A Z's repair spell. I named it after Z, who was here earlier. You can make it 100 points, Fortify Armor, for 1 second. It really doesn't matter. You cast that, quickly open your inventory because it pauses time. Oh, Z's still here. How about that? And then go to your repair hammer. You only need one. You just repair everything because nothing will ever break during that second that's there. So now you can repair all your shit without breaking any. And you don't even need to have a high level restoration because it's only 1 second and the duration is what matters for that. And time freezes when you go into your menu. But yeah, Cleezy, the psychic was sent to the hospital because they couldn't stop laughing after looking to the future and seeing Leafs in 7. That's the joke. Also, you should look at my last YouTube short, the one where I talked about the river not actually going to the ocean in this game, like the one that goes from the Imperial City waterfront to the ocean. So many people have like brain dead takes in there. They're like, one person was like, Viking longboats used to be carried across land. Why can't the boats in this be carried across land? I'm like, have you seen the boats in this? They're not Viking longboats. They're big galleons. Like you're not picking that up and carrying it across land. Also, the other one was someone said levitation magic, but like it's kind of a cop out, isn't it? And then why not have flying ships everywhere, right? But the levitation magic's not that strong. Oh, Khaleesi says it doesn't let me open my comments in any of my videos. Okay. That's weird.
Hello there, associate. You're here for a recommendation, I presume. Are you prepared to...
No, I didn't ban you. Also, if you were banned, I think it would still let you open the comments. It wouldn't... And I think it would even let you comment, but your comments would just disappear. Yeah, I'm ready, Cootie.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. I'm very preoccupied with this situation concerning Ardaline. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved for fear of embarrassing the poor girl. I'll need you to have a little chat with Varen Vamori, and you can learn something about the power of illusion in the process.
Oh, this isn't the one... I think it's a side quest where you do the Inception thing. Yeah, my shorts have been killing it lately, Cleezy. What's up? What's the deal with Ardaline?
Don't say anything to her. I don't want to embarrass her further. Once this is all taken care of, I'll speak to her privately.
I think we should talk to Ardeline.
Are you so eager to begin? Very well. We can start if you feel you are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I'll need you to have a little chat with Baron Vamori, and you can learn something. Please, I'm in desperate.
Alright, Baron Vamori.
Desperate need of help, and I think you're the...
Cleese said he's an Ardeline fan. Why is that? Did you do this quest? Baron Valori. We have to find him on our own, I guess. I didn't get any quests. I assume he's in the Mages Guild. I mean, Breville's not that big.
How delightful.
There's Ardeline.
Welcome. I'm Ardeline. I'm the Guild's advanced trainer in alchemy here.
I know something about you.
You too.
Or at least I know there's something about you that I don't know yet, but I will. Oh, Cleese's done the Mages Guild, Shivering Isles, Arena, and Dark Brotherhood. You haven't done the Crusader questline? But yeah, I take it that you're enjoying this game. Alright, I don't know where Baron Vamori is. I would assume he would be in the Mages Guild.
Good to see you.
What is it?
Greetings to you.
Cleese says it's the only game he sees worth playing right now. Cutie, give me your damn quest.
Are you ready to...
Yes.
I'm afraid I haven't had time to prepare anything conventional. Perhaps you can help with that, however. I can't directly get involved. I'll need you to have a little chat with Baron Vamori.
Is there an... Oh, fuck.
I don't understand it. Some ridiculous male thing, I suppose. He's been bothering Ardeline every day for a while now. He even stole her mage's staff. Perhaps he thinks it's amusing. I don't know. But it needs to stop. It's making her miserable.
I bet it's a... I want to say that I think it's probably... a Wood Elf. Wood Elves are always up to shit like this. Cleese says there are so many quest lines, he doesn't know what are the good ones and what are the bad ones. Yeah, there are. I mean, you just gotta do them, you know, just enjoy them. Good ones or bad ones.
It's more symbolic than practical, but each carries great significance. Take this charm scroll. With it, you should find Varon more receptive to questioning.
Bet he already loves me.
Don't come back without that staff.
I guarantee it. He probably saw my fight.
Make sure Varon hands over that staff.
You'd think it would be unethical to do this. Using magic to manipulate people. And you could just report him for theft, right? Alright, where's Vern? Is he works at the stables, maybe? Are we gonna break into his house? Oh, you haven't done the Thieves Guild quest yet, have you? I don't have any lockpicks, Cleese. This is embarrassing. God. Oh, he's a dark elf.
What can I help you?
Yes. Tell me about Ardeline.
I don't know what to say. All I want is for her to care about me, to feel the same way as I do about her. But she doesn't. I try, and it just doesn't matter. It makes me furious sometimes.
Alright, Cleese, I know you're a simp. Let me tell you about relationships here, Cleese. When you're in this guy's situation, what you do is you become someone that, you know, would be worth spending time with. Because if you're just obsessed, hyper obsessed with someone, and all you're trying to do is attract them, you're not going to get anywhere. Because you're just a nobody that your whole life is centered around trying to get someone's attention. In reality, what you got to do is you got to, you know, build a life for yourself that someone would want to join. You know, and then you can go and be like, hey, I'd like to add you to my life because my life's cool. You know, and then you move in. Cleese says, it took me 18 years to learn that. Well, there you go, Cleese. You know, if you go... I'll tell you something, Cleese. How many people have you liked that have followed you around drooling all day? You know, because that's what this goober's doing. Alright, you better give me Ardeline's staff back.
All right, I admit it. I took it from her. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. I was trying to tell her how I feel, again, and she wouldn't even stop to talk to me. I just got so angry. Was a little ashamed afterwards, but didn't know how to apologize or give it back. I wish I could. I'm afraid I don't have it anymore, you see. I sold it.
You sold it?
To a friend of mine, Soros Aranim.
What? What a retard. What is wrong with this guy? Also, Cleese says, 6 years ago that advice would have really helped. Unfortunately, I wasn't streaming 6 years ago, was I? But this guy steals a staff so that the lady will notice him. Instead of returning the staff, being like, oh, hey, I found your staff. Ha ha ha. I hope you notice me. You know, that would have been like the best way out of that situation. He goes and fucking sells it. Why did he sell it? Did he need like crack money or something?
He lives in the Talos Plaza district of the Imperial City. He's the one who has Ardeline's staff now.
Cleese said this is why he's an Ardeline fan.
If I still had it, I'd gladly give it back. You'll have to talk to Soros Aranim if you want it.
All right.
Old, worn, and wicked. Wet, wounded, and wild. Empty as the eastern horizon. Dusk on the Nibbin. Solemn and bitter as the grave.
So, normally that would just sound like he's someone that likes to write poetry. But I guarantee you, he's reciting a poem that he wrote for Ardeline. Right there. I'm sure the next line is, a bright spot in this dark place, Ardeline, the one I want to be mine.
Tell Ardeline I'm sorry.
No, you do it, you bitch. Why do I have to be the Riz Master here, man? Why do I know all of his mistakes? I never even did them. Cleese, I've had one relationship. It was mostly fine.
Hello, associate. Any luck talking with Varen Vamori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll.
Alright. Oh, I already got it. I got the staff.
Varen Vamori
Or I know where it
give
is.
it to you once.
Yeah, I know where the staff is, damn it.
He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located? Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Alright, yep. I will, I guess.
No staff yet? What? Get that staff back, associate.
Whoa. She's appeared.
Hello.
Why is she looking at me like that?
Good morning.
Oh, she's about to pick her nose. Oh, we missed it. Oh, hang on one second. Cleese says, yeah, but you had a serious relationship, which is 5x for P, 5 times for XP. Yeah, I did level up quite a bit. He says, like, what do you do if your girl's complaining about her period? How do you help? Well, I mean, it depends. Like, chamomile tea helps out a lot with cramps. And, you know, if they like chocolate, dark chocolate actually has magnesium in it, which helps with cramps. You know, you want to make sure you, you know, every lady's different. But when they're complaining about their period, you just listen. And then, like, you know, if you want to help, then you get those things. They help. They usually, every lady has their little ritual. Cleese says 75% of dudes have no idea. I also have an advantage because I have Crohn's disease, so I get similar cramps. I basically have periods myself. Cleese says, I just sold all of her shit, then told an adventurer to apologize on my behalf. That works for him. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Maybe I should try that one.
There's a charge in the air.
Another
Are you
big
casting
one.
some destruction spells?
Another big one is to, you know, make sure that they're hydrated.
Greetings.
Hello.
Because some people just won't drink
What's
water
going on
unless
with-
you
Good day,
like remind them
stranger.
for some reason.
Saurus Aranim is my name.
All right, I need your staff, buddy.
As much as I like you, friend, I'm just not willing to part with that staff. It's nothing personal.
Why?
Yes.
I don't like the way you said that. Listen up, buddy. I need that staff.
What a big fat liar.
Why would I lie about that?
Where'd you get that? That's good.
I'm not joking.
You win this one. I'm
Give me
not
the staff.
buying that one.
This guy's hard. Cleese said his ex was always cranberry juice in a bubble bath with dark chocolate. All right, let's see here.
I can't out. That's blah blah blah. What a bore. I'll take
Plus
that.
9 disposition is pretty good.
You're good. As much as I. BC.
All right, time to bring out the big guns.
You. A pleasure. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what. You give me at least a portion of what I paid for it, say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. It's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So what do you say?
All right, we're gonna get that douchebag to pay us back for it.
I'll just take the money from you then, and here's your staff. Now, since our business is concluded, you must excuse me. Good day.
I bet it's not his. I bet it's not the staff even. Let me see. Is her staff even cool? Is it even named? Is it just... Maybe it's this one? Her staff sucks?
Well met. You've already purchased the staff, friend. I don't know, just take a walk. Good day.
Oh, Cleese said it's in the basement if you can't find it. Well, thanks for spoiling
How
it
do
for
you
me,
do?
Cleese. I'm going to pretend... I'm going to act on my initial plan, and then I'll come back and look in his basement. Here, let me read the comments since you can't see them, Cleese, on that short. They're pretty... I think they're kind of brain dead, honestly, because it's like... Like, obviously the river is not as big as it's supposed to be in lore. Like, that's the correct answer. Like, someone says, regarding the ships not being able to pass through the river is magic, bro. Don't they have teleporters? And then, someone says, the correct answer there, that Lewin should add a different design. Let's see here. This person says, Vikings managed to pull their ships across land, so I don't see how they wouldn't in Oblivion. Like, these are very different. What about a full video for that subject? I don't know. I feel like it would be, I feel like that subject's just not long enough to do a full video on. This person says they use magic to levitate the ships. which doesn't make sense. They don't use that for anything. There's like 2 people in all of this that has like levitation magic, and they both die because they just go flying and then drop dead because they can't brace their fall. Someone makes a joke saying tides, massive tides. And then another person says, from what I understand, each of the storylines takes place hundreds of years apart. It's not unheard of for large bodies of water to dry up. Which I just think's... Like, dude, you literally go to the ocean, like, in this game. I don't even know what they're talking about with, like, the other storyline. There's no other storyline. Like, that one just is completely out of left field and confuses me. Because there's literally ships in the waterfront district, and one of them goes to sea. Like, you go to sea with it.
Please, by all means.
Like, that, it just got under my skin because they were acting like I was the idiot, and then they would say they're like the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Yeah, Morrowind is less than 10 years apart from this anyway. So if that's what they're referring to, I don't think Skyrim's that far from this either. Is it? I think... So 100 years, like... If this river dried up and was cut off from the ocean, the Empire would collapse, pretty much. Because the whole economy, like the whole economic advantage that Cyrodiil has, is that this river goes all the way to the Imperial City, which is just centrally located on the continent. So they have access to like the best trade route in the entire Empire. Like, you would need ports in Leyawiin and in Anvil, and then just like massive caravans to carry things inland. And then like there'd be no reason to go through Cyrodiil because like everything would just be on the coast. Cyrodiil's the like land center that has traversable waterways. Yeah, there'd be no more logistics. No more East Empire Company.
Hello, associate.
Hey, Cootie.
Do you have the mage's staff, associate?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. I shall be most pleased to return this to its rightful owner. Thank you.
Why'd you say that sarcastically?
You needn't tell me the details of what was involved in getting it. It's perhaps better that I know nothing about it. Your actions for the guild more than merit a recommendation. I shall send it to the university promptly. And to thank you more personally, I shall teach you this spell. You may find it useful in certain circumstances.
Okay, thank you.
Yes?
Please, I'm in desperate...
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
How many recommendations? Fuck, how many recommendations do I need? I've only done 3. That was my 3rd one.
I don't like talking to people much, but Kudai's helping me get over that. That's why she put me in charge of selling alchemy supplies.
In need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
He just goes to eat. Alright, let's go to Leyawiin.
Please, by all means.
We'll do her Inception quest later, I guess. Another time. Let's see, are there 2 moons tonight? There should be 2. That's the big one. Cleese says he has 2 moons again. That's true. We only one of us ever has 2 moons. Of course it gets cloudy.
Hail.
Maybe the other moon will peek through. Why would I be able to see the aurora on a cloudy night? Oh, that was a short rain. Yeah, you stole my moon, Cleese. I'm back to only having 1 moon. Curses. Have I seen Northern Lights before? Yeah, they come down to North Carolina every once in a while. You have to be in like the Blue Ridge Parkway or somewhere on the Outer Banks with no light nearby. The real issue to seeing them here is that it's there's so much population here, so there's cities and lights everywhere. Like, get to be in a remote spot in the mountains or in a remote spot on the Outer Banks for the sky to be dark enough. But there's been like a few times where it's been visible from here. I've only ever seen like a little bit of it. Because every time I actually go out to try and like get to a spot where I can see it, when it's visible down here, it's always way too cloudy. Cleese says he hates them, to be honest. You can see them downtown really easily. You don't like them? Are they too bright?
Greetings.
Cleese says too many idiots stop and take photos and videos and lose all sense of awareness. I'd like to see them, like, you know, you don't see them vibrantly. Like, you see them on the northern horizon here, pretty much. Like, sometimes you'll see them, like, I'd say at, like, that angle. But it's been rare where it'll actually be, like, right overhead. It's always when there's a solar storm. Here we go. Here's the Mages Guild. Where's everybody? Elvis Uvenom. This one's got the jankiest looking guy. Sidrasa. Oh, Cleese, I got news. I got good news about the Hurricanes. Svechnikov, Andrei Svechnikov. He's had like a standout performance this playoffs. Because normally he takes a ton of penalties. Because he plays a very physical game and it's just a side effect of it. But he's figured out a way this playoffs to play and not take penalties, and he is now second in goals scored. Second only to Mikko Rantanen. And, you know, Mikko Rantanen has had, like, select games where he's been, like, on fire and then just a non-factor in other games. And then Mikko Rantanen's also played a lot more games because the Stars have had longer series than the Hurricanes. I think Rantanen's played like 3 more games, and the Hurricanes have a much more spread out offense too. Like there are something like 4 more players on the Hurricanes that have at least half a point per game than there are on the Stars. So like it's not as much dependent on Svechnikov, but he's been like consistently scoring goals, which is really cool to see. Oh, they changed this guy.
What do you want?
Calthar. Oh my god. Hang on, guys. Hang on, guys. Let me pull something up for you guys, because you have to see this. You have to see what this guy used to look like. Yeah, Seth Stars has been pretty good too. Sebastian Aho hasn't scored as many points or as many goals, but he leads in points. He has the most assists. Let's see here. Let me find a good one of his face. Yeah, this is definitely it. Let's see. All right, let me see here. Display. No. Let's do that one. There, you guys can kind of see this. Let me move this It won't let me move the screen over. Hang on. Oh yeah, I can look at it too. This is what this guy used to look like. Isn't it lovely? It won't let me really... Oh, there we go. Admire the beauty in this guy's face. Biggest glow up, I guess. I just wish they made him look goofy. Easily Oblivion's biggest glow up. Nobody looked more like a potato than this dude with his fucking unibrow.
Things in the guild have been different since Traven was named Archmage. They're more...
Oh boy, good luck getting that. DeGale's the only one who can write one. If she can remember who she is today, that is.
Cleese said a biggest glow up video. Can you send that to me in Gilded?
You too.
Looks maxing in Oblivion. Yeah, dude, that guy's been doing his jelking. He's probably gooning too, because you can see he has that complexion to him. Two-year moving streak, yeah. It's so funny that the person who explained these things to me was Blumps, dude. Where's she been? She comes up way too much for someone who was only here for like, what, like 5 months maybe? Definitely a meme lord. Cleese says he'll summon Blumps. How?
Have you
It's like
reconsidered, child?
4 in the morning, Cleese.
Will you aid me?
Blumps is not coming.
Then seek Agata, child. She will see the path and set you on it. I must rest.
Okay, thank you, DeGale.
She may be young, but her heart is old.
Oh wow, Cleesy's overtaken Lord of Cheesy.
It guides her well through these troubled times.
I think Lord of Cheesy and Mr. Jessica still have the highest donations of this month. They both gifted a ton of subs.
Within its walls,
Cleesy bought a
live
ton of
those
premium
who
gays.
determine the fate of the guild. It is our strong
I don't think that's
hope you'll
Helicline.
come to know it well in time.
Whatever emote that is.
Farewell, child.
Yeah, this is one of the longer Mages Guild quests. So let's go do something else because I'm not going to be on for long. I need a new set of light armor. Cleese said it's not Helicline, but if you imagine it's Helicline, it's 10 times funnier. Why? What do you think's so funny about Helicline? I need the context. I know that it's H3H3, the wife of whatever his name is, Klein. Mr. Klein. Ethan, that's what it is. Bro, the turnout of that whole group of YouTubers is fucking ridiculous. Dude, nobody would have guessed how they turned out. It's crazy that they all used to be like famously internet douchebags, and now they pretty much just like have beef with each other because they compete to morally grandstand. Like each of them tries to be the more morally correct person, and they all just like shit on each other and have so much drama between each other, being like, no, I'm better. There we go, I'm doing my parkour. Oh yeah, this is way better in third person. I'm playing Assassin's Creed. Cleese said he was so excited for the content cop until he realized it wasn't a joke on people making legit terrible content. Is that new? Like, is there a new content cop? Like, I remember old content cop was like, you know, it was just kind of like a fun cringe fest, you know, or like calling out people for doing things crazy. That's what it used to be, and now it's just like dude, the path that guy took is insane. Yeah, Cleesy's like, it just adds on to something that could have been settled privately. Dude, their drama is ridiculous. What's his name? I don't even remember the guy. iDubbbz? Is that his name? Dude fucking married a porn star and then just... You can't win any argument now. And then, like, he'll criticize people. And then, like, try to, like, make any joke towards them. And any joke he makes towards people can be just returned by, like, people sending nudes of his wife. Because it's just, like, it's all over the internet. Because she literally is just, like, sells it. And that's how he makes his living, is by living off of his wife selling herself. And it's just insane. Like, how can he possibly criticize anyone when that's just, like, on the table? Oh, Khaleesi said it was a content cop on Ethan Klein. Pro-Palestine video calling out Ethan for being pro-Israel. I think it's just crazy, the drama there. That they're all, like, hating on Ethan for being pro-Israel. You know, like, I don't want to be the one to defend Ethan Klein. But, like, him and his wife are... Like, his wife's from Israel. She served in the Israeli military. They met while Ethan... while Ethan Klein, right? Was there at a Holocaust memorial. I think that's how they met. And it's like, I swear, iDubbbz only cares because he's trying to get, like, the Hassan attention. And Hassan is, like, an absurd person, too. Did you see Hassan got... he like actively promotes terrorist groups, and then he gets like stopped at an airport, and then makes a long rant about how like it was because Asmongold was talking about him. It's like, dude, you got stopped at the airport because you're probably on some watch lists because you keep fucking promoting terrorist groups. So Khaleesi says iDubbbz is really rich, like retirement rich. Yeah, I know. He was... Is it more than just because he was popular with, you know, his old channel? Because his old channel used to basically rule YouTube. His girlfriend is from Edmonton. They own many properties there. Wow. So, like, your biggest real estate mogul where you live is a porn star, Khaleesi? Is that what you're telling me? Your grandma is their neighbor? What? That's so weird. Khaleesi says the biggest real estate mogul is the Oilers owner. Well, I'm not saying the actual biggest real estate mogul, but I'm saying like one of the real estate moguls of Edmonton. It's so strange. Why does she have to be a porn star then? Why does she have to have an OnlyFans? Does she just do it for the pride? Khaleesi said his grandma's house is on the same street. of one of their properties. He's only ever seen them there once during COVID lockdowns. Here, I got one for you, Khaleesi. Let me tell you this. You're an NBA fan. I hope you like Steph Curry. Because I actually, you know, where I've lived most of my life is only 10 minutes from where Steph Curry went to college. Where he used to play in college before he went to the NBA. How about that one? How about that deep lore? He's part owner of their basketball program now.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah, Davidson. Davidson's just south of where I live. It's like right across the county. Like the county line. Like, I deliver DoorDash to that college regularly from my town. Khaleesi says, how big is that school? The only reason he knows it is because of Steph. It's not big. It's like it's like a really rich school. Like, it's a nice campus. It's a nice... I guess, I don't know. It could be pretty big. I don't know the reference. There's a lot of dorms. Like, it's not a big sports school either. It's just, he went there. There are a lot of... Actually, their soccer program's pretty good. And I would guess that their lacrosse program's probably pretty good too. Yeah, it's a rich school. High-end education, though. Like, I know a guy who I worked with who moved here from Morocco so his son could go there. And his son is likely to play for the Charlotte Football Club, which is, you know, Charlotte soccer. Yeah, I don't even know what their big, like, educational program is in Davidson. I've frequently walked the campus. You know, I would regularly go to open mics at a coffee bar, like coffee shop right on the campus, basically. And I couldn't tell you other than it's a rich school. It's a rich kid's school. It has a nice campus. It's nice to walk in. Internet says liberal arts. So basically useless degree. No, that would be like, oh wait, I'm wicked? Shit.
How are you?
I have to do the fucking pilgrimage, are you kidding me?
They say a whole island with an inhuman statue.
Breaking out laws. What laws have I broken? What does being wicked mean? It means that I've murdered... I guess that's what I'm guilty of. Murdered, stolen...
How goes it, beautiful lady?
Those...
I got nothing to eat. A whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Breville. As if the world wasn't crazy enough
You
already.
seeing this?
Good to know.
Her ankles are showing.
From the other parts of Tamria.
Nothing I'd like to talk about.
Enough talk. How do you do?
Yeah, to undo being wicked, you have to go to all of the shrines in the wilderness of each of the 9 divines. You get a map of them for the Crusader questline, but they don't get marked on your map. I can probably remember where most of them are just by memory. They look like the shrine that we saw up here. There's actually one right by the Imperial City. Khaleesi says he has the map, went to 3 shrines, then gave up. There's one right outside Coral. There's one right outside the Imperial City. There's one by Hackdirt. What's up with this water? What ripple effect is that? Yeah, there should be one over here. Yeah, this. I enjoyed that quest. A lot of people hated it. It sucks though that you have to do that every time you want to wear the Crusader armor. Like if you've stolen or done crimes, you know. Because like the Crusader armor automatically, like you're not capable of wearing it if you haven't, if you're like not pure. Because he says, speaking of Kvatch, I don't think we ever spoke of Kvatch. Speaking of Kvatch, if you go south, you can leave the map, slip through the invisible barrier. Like if I go to this Kvatch exactly and then go south straight. To get to like Valenwood and elsewhere. Please just see where the road bends. Which part right here? This spot right here? The nipple? This looks like a nipple to me. A little more to the right. Are you talking about this like horseshoe? This is more of a horseshoe than a nipple. This spot right here? Or is it this one? How about there's two corners in this horseshoe, right? Right corner, left corner. Like strafe that way. Left corner, alright, left corner. And just go straight south. Looks like we're going to Kvatch. Oh, so where have you been, Khaleesi? You weren't up earlier. I'm ignoring this guy. It bugs me that Valenwood has snow on the mountains. Like, this should be too far south for there to be snow. Not every mountain has to be snow-capped, you know? Oh, Khaleesi bought a new car. Okay, then that's fair. What kind of car? Is it a Subaru? I've had a hard-on for Subarus. Even though I'm not even a lesbian. Alright, I'm on the bend. Let's see here. So if I could just go straight south. Oh, Khaleesi says he got a BMW. Euro cars are cheaper than USA cars. BMWs are much more difficult to maintain, though. Also, Subarus are Japanese. Not exactly sure where this bend is. Alright, go straight south from here. The parts are the same price? Well, it's the actual act of maintaining it. That's harder. It's not the parts exactly, it's the part where you're doing the work on it. A lot of German cars in particular require specialized tools. Or in like programming devices and stuff. And mechanics will charge you a lot more for that. Can't go that way. I'm on the border. I'm looking for this gap, Cleasy. I felt a little bend in the wall here. Go the opposite way, okay. Well, I hope you enjoy your car, Cleasy. Stuck on the rock. I'll find a couple of trees. Looks like a couple trees right there, buddy. Hug the tree on the border wall on the left side of it. Alright, I'm gonna keep going. Who? I did it. I did it. Alright, now how the fuck do I get over to Valenwood? See, I want to get to Hammerfell. The gorge by Hammerfell, I want to get in there. This spot looks cool. Like, is there like a peak here? A mountain? Not that there's going to be anything there. I'm going to get there and be like, why did I come here? Alright, I'm going to go south, I guess. I guarantee you they still put slaughterfish in this river. Get skooma and go the long way. I don't think I have skooma. I know that's like the big thing. I can just walk on this. Cleasy, you're making my boyhood dreams come true. That's a nice view. I like this spot. It's a shame they made it out of bounds, you know? I'll also add that that river is much more traversable than the one by Lewin. Oh, my armor's broken? Hang on. I got something for that. My armor breaks so easily. I'm kind of sick of this armor. Cleasy says all the landscape is modeled up to High Hrothgar. It was that way in the OG Oblivion too. You could actually, and then there's like a big drop-off cliff, right? There's even like a little valley with woods, kind of where Falkreath would be, but it's snowed over. It's just like a snowy pine. Hammerfell's cool. Not like they didn't make it the same way as it is in like Elder Scrolls Online, but it's like a bunch of sand dunes in Elder Scrolls Online and shit. Oh no, I can do my dumb fantasy ever since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to go to where the seal is, the province of Cyrodiil. Do I have 2 moons now? No. These woods are cool. I like this landscape. This is gonna be a big trip, huh? Let's go daytime and elsewhere. So this isn't what Valen Wood's supposed to look like, by the way. It's supposed to be like rainforests, jungles. So is Southern Cyrodiil, by the way. Southern Cyrodiil is also supposed to be a jungle. Like kind of that area between Skingrad and Breville. They might make it that way in Sky Oblivion. That'd be kind of cool. I could just take my clothes off here. It's light armor, but it has heavy armor effects on you. I had to ring that fortified my speed too, didn't I? Not duplicating skooma for this is crazy. Yeah, I still don't know how to duplicate, dude. Still can't get it to work. I saw that there's a new way to do it, and still, nope. Cleese said it's really easy with a controller. He can teach the new way? Alright. I saw videos on it. I tried following along him. Oh, Valen was... Hang on now. The map of Tamriel doesn't have that. Go down that far. It's too late anyway. I'm just gonna get... It'll take longer than just running. Because I'll have to do the glitch again and all that. It's already 4:16 in the morning. I should really be in bed right now. I like how they even bothered to like partially dust this tree in snow. Like add those details to it. Dude, Bethesda's such a strange company. Why did they model so far out? This view of Anvil's cool. Oh, is that High Hrothgar? Yeah, that's a third of the world. Should definitely not be visible from this far. Also, it's strange I can't see the Imperial City before I see High Hrothgar. Because he said he thinks it's for modders. Well, see, Fallout 76 also, I took it and I like went all the way as far, and it like there's still like traversable land that they modeled and everything that is far, far beyond anything you would need to see. There's lakes and rivers still, and there's like eventually the textures become really low poly, but it's still like traversable. Like the making land have collision is way more taxing on your like ability to make the game. Like it's just a huge waste of space. You want to get to Vardenfell? I would need to duplicate a bunch of skooma and also get a like water walking ring, because that's just so far. But yeah, I thought it was strange that they put Vardenfell in and made it like all snow covered. That's so weird. Oh, that's just a skybox. Hang on. No. Because notice how it's not moving at all. Like, look, see how the mountain... Like, the mountain in front's moving, but the one isn't. Behind it isn't. I don't know if you see it like I can. Also, Fallout 4 had it, but yeah, Fallout 4 was definitely more modder friendly too. I thought they were gonna not have as good mod support for this either. Cleese said he's currently walking to Vardenfell. Even with Skooma, it's a 2-day adventure. Yeah. Vardenfell's kind of crazy looking in Elder Scrolls Online. It looks like Asgard in the Marvel movies. Like, I'll give it to them. If I was a high elf and that was where I grew up and then I saw all the other cities in Tamriel, I'd be like, bro, these guys are backwards as fuck. Yeah, look. That should be... The geography is all wrong. Now, like, because I guess these are skyboxes. Like, why can't I see the White Gold Tower? Yeah, let me point straight north. Okay, yeah, alright, I wouldn't be able to see it, but I also wouldn't be able to see the throat of the world straight north. It should be like way over here to the northeast of me. Like, it kind of is a little northeast, but it's not. It should be like that way. Can I see Leowyn? I think I see Leowyn. There's Elsewhere. They worship the moon there. This is why this game takes up so much space. Are you being sarcastic, Lizzie? Where are the fucking Khajiit? It does look beautiful, like, genuinely. But it doesn't look like what Elsewhere is supposed to actually look like, but, you know, why would it? The Untouched Mountain Ranges, yeah. That's a good hit. That's why I like that area that we explored over here, where you could look south and it just, like, looks like an untouched mountain range. With the trees and stuff and the fog. There's a lot of, like, open wilderness even in base game Cyrodiil, you know, like there's the West Weald area, this big Imperial Reserve area. This region is pretty cool. This section, you have this big area here, and then this whole fucking, like, half of the map right here. That's something I like about Oblivion. Like, it is kind of a bummer that Skyrim, you know, with it being more of a rural, like, rugged area, doesn't have just like a big section of the map that's just a giant open wilderness, you know? Like this has. I'm not talking about out of bounds areas. But also, I guess we're not looking at elsewhere yet. I think elsewhere might be over these mountains. Cleese said Skyrim feels so small. You hate the map of Skyrim, really? I like the map of Skyrim. I just wish it was a little different. Like, again, there should be more traversable waterways in Skyrim. It feels like home. Why do you hate Skyrim if it feels like home? I want to get on top of that mountain. Oh yeah, we're getting to the border. See, you're saying that the colors are bland in Skyrim. I actually feel that way about the remaster of Oblivion. It is colorful, but it's not nearly as colorful as original Oblivion. You know, like original Oblivion was just not afraid to have like good contrast, dark shadows, bright highlights, and then like saturated colors, like really green greens. Like at some weather events and like some of the times of day, you know, everything will just be blue, everything's just yellow, you know. Also on the Shivering Isles, the Shivering Isles are a lot more colorful in OG Oblivion. Really? There are settings that you can change it back to the painting style? Also, look, dude, it's OG Oblivion again. Look at the grass not loading in. Until I'm close to it. Let me go to my system settings. It would be under graphics, right? Show FPS, brightness setting. Yeah, Oblivion is supposed to look like a painting. That's what I like about OG Oblivion. Yeah, where would it be? Gameplay, maybe? Let's look through all the settings. I mean, it would be pretty funny if it was under audio. Keyboard and mouse? No, I'm not on that. I'm on controller. Yeah, I don't see any settings for it. What tab would it be under? Maybe I had to go. Maybe I would have to go to main menu. Admire Valenwood, the lush jungles of Valenwood, everybody. Now let's look at the beautiful savanna and desert biomes of elsewhere. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm in elsewhere now. Look at these savannas and grasslands and deserts and canyons. There's a third of the world still. Look at that. Am I wearing a butt plug? No. Are you talking about my guy moaning? Oh yeah, I should wear a butt plug. I don't want my asshole to get licked by a Khajiit. You're right, Cleezy. If anybody sneaks up on me, all I can do is say Leafs in 7 and they'll just start laughing. And I can make my escape. How far am I from Leia now? Cleezy said he's changing his prediction. Really? Are you changing your prediction to Leafs in 7? Oh, there's the Imperial City. But yeah, an issue I have with the remaster is that it's much more dull. Like a lot of the areas that looked beautiful in OG Oblivion are kind of low ranking because of it now. The remaster is much more reliant on the landscape beauty rather than the, you know, fine detailed colors of the foliage and the trees and the way the light hits it. Cleezy said, "Oh no. Oh no." Oh no, Cleezy, no, don't make that prediction, no. He says Leafs in 7, 3-0 against Canes, 4-3 Canes. So you're saying a reverse sweep by the Hurricanes? I don't know if my blood pressure would handle it. It would make the Leafs look too good for that to happen. I don't want the Leafs to look good if they play the Hurricanes. I was fully expecting the Capitals to be the hardest team that the Hurricanes would face in the East. The way that series turned out was crazy. Wow, this is a tall mountain. Look how low everything is down there. Cleezy says Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews trip and fall into each other walking into the stadium for Game 5, then reverse sweep Canes. I think that Mitch Marner's giant fucking teeth get stuck inside of Austin Matthews' leg, and they're inseparable and need to be sent to a specialist somewhere in Russia or something to get him out, to get his teeth out of Matthews' leg. And then on the path, Matthews decides that he's gonna divert his attention towards Turkey to get a Turkish hair transplant. Wouldn't it be funny if from up here, like the distant model looking down on Leowin is the way Leowin's supposed to look, where it's like, you know, a city sectioned into 3 different distinct parts spanning a river. Imagine how cool that's gonna look in Sky Oblivion, Khaleesi. Leowin might be like a top 2 city if it looks like that. Just having, like, you know, like one part of the city on one bank, one part of the city on the other bank, and then an island in the middle with the rest of the city on it. Like each separated by the river. Cleese said then next season, Austin Matthews retires to open a Turkish hair transplant company, and Mitch Marner joins the forestry industry. Because his talent doing that is higher than the NHL, because he has those beaver teeth. Hang on now, Cleese. Let's be careful talking shit about Mitch Marner. He might be a future Hurricane. We can't be talking shit about him. That's Ryan Nugent Hopkins' sister you're making fun of, Cleese. Wait, I can't go this way? Cleese, I'm blocked because of the fucking invisible wall. I can't go back to Cyrodiil. I'm stuck in elsewhere.
I can't stand the sight of those creatures.
What the hell? The invisible wall it goes both ways. I'm looking for a tree. This one's promising. Nope. There's a rock. Nope. I could probably jump over the... Hang on. No, it's pretty tall. There's Sheogorath's shrine. I can just fast travel. Back to where we started, boys. Oh wow, I fell. Alright, I'll see you later, Cleese. I gotta go to bed. It's 4:30. Have a good night, buddy. Go Leafs, go. Oh wait, who do you have tomorrow? Winnipeg versus Stars. Let's get that one. USA backup goalie versus USA starter goalie. Cleese says Stars, so he's going for USA backup goalie. He wants Stars because they are owned by the Oilers. The Oilers always beat them. Cleese said he's scared of the Jets. I don't know, man. See, I want to root for the Stars because they're an American team. I like when they knock out Canadian teams, except for the Oilers, because, you know, that's my... I pick one Canadian team, and it's the Oilers. So... But the Stars have Rantanen, who, you know, it turned out to be a blessing after, you know, getting rid of him for the Hurricanes, because of all those picks that we got, plus the players turned out well. But, you know... The guy didn't want to be here. He talked shit about North Carolina. Come on, man. What gives? All right.